How do you handle the insurance when you take over a property subject to and the existing loan is staying in place? Hey there, welcome to another Thursday Q&A. It's Chris Prefontaine with Smart Real Estate Coach. I want to address this question because we've addressed it in different ways. We address it in our QLS video program, of course, and at every event we have, and it constantly comes up. So I want to go ahead and see if I can explain it a little bit differently for you today. And that is, what happens when you take a property over subject to the existing financing? There's an insurance policy in place. How do you handle that? Everyone worries about the bank knowing about it and what they should do. Well, here's what I want you to think about. First of all, relax with it. It's not a problem in any shape, form, or fashion for you to keep insurance on it the right way. Here are some things for you to think about. At the closing, just like you were buying your own home, you're going to need to provide a certificate of insurance. Okay, that's normal. It's like any other purchase. You've got to treat this subject to purchase just like any other purchase, with one exception that I'll mention as we go. Okay, so how do you provide a certificate of insurance? You call anyone you want. We use NREIG, and that is a group that you can find all the contact information for on our QLS website, and if not, email support. They are the largest that I'm aware of to date national carrier for non-owner occupied. They will save you thousands of dollars. With one building in Illinois, we saved $4,000 in 1 year in insurance. So needless to say, they're good. You're going to call them. You're going to give them the property information. They're going to have you fill out a form. They'll walk you through it. You don't need to know much more than that. And then you're going to do this. Before the closing, you're going to alert your seller that they can cancel their policy that day. You're going to call the bank because you have an authorization to release information that's part of your forms that you use in our QLS program. You're going to call the bank, and you're acting as the management company. That's what they see you as. And you're going to instruct them that you're replacing the policy with a new one. And if I'm assuming they're escrowing it, is why I'm going over this with you. Most are escrowed in the mortgage payment. And so they're going to get a direct bill from NREIG. You're alerting them because you don't want that direct bill to come without that other policy being canceled and without the mortgage company knowing, okay? So that's if it's escrowed. If it's not escrowed, this is a non-issue as far as how the payment gets done, and that phone call to the bank is not necessary. However, you are going to make sure that your certificate of insurance keeps the past seller's name on the insurance. This confuses people. They say, well, why do I have to do that? I bought the house. Right. But as far as the bank's concerned, that person that took the loan out needs to be on the insurance policy. So they're going to be on it. And then you're going to list your company as the management company as additional insured. That's how the bank is satisfied by seeing their name still on it. You're satisfied because if there's a claim, you're both going to be notified. That's how you handle the insurance. And I'll tell you guys that my biggest concern, just like you, was when I first did a subject to. It was actually locally here, and it was a local savings bank. And I thought for sure, if the insurance gets changed, they're going to talk to the banker and they're going to know that the property was transferred, and would that trigger a due-on clause? And one of my mentors said back then, several of them said back then, believe it or not, the insurance person at the desk, even if they're right in the next cubicle, probably won't talk to the person doing the loan. And they were absolutely correct. If you keep that property current, which is your obligation legally, morally, and ethically, you will never get a call. At least I've never got a call, and I've never heard of someone getting a call. So keep the mortgages current, please, and you won't have that issue. Again, NREIG, they'll walk you through it. If this gets in any way confusing during your process, you're doing an actual deal, go ahead and email support@smartrealestatecoach.com. Make it a great week. I hope you enjoyed this week's Q&A. Be sure, if you have not yet, go ahead and subscribe below so you get all of these Q&As, and you get the Deal Structure Sundays on top of that, where we go bring you through deal after deal after deal, and our associates from around the country do the same, because you never can get enough deal structure videos. That's how you become the transaction master, the transaction engineer, and you can look at any deal and know which way to pivot with it. Make it a great week.